The secret of male power lies in testosterone, a hormone that makes a man a man. This is not just a substance responsible for muscles and a low voice, but a key element that affects the physical and mental state. Testosterone determines the level of energy, self-confidence, the ability to make decisions, and even how others perceive a man. When the level of this hormone is normal, life becomes brighter. More strength appears, above libido, better mood and motivation. But if testosterone falls, everything goes awry. Fatigue, apathy, decrease in muscle mass, excess weight, and even problems in bed. Why is this happening? Testosterone regulates almost all processes in the male body. It affects the synthesis of protein, on which muscle growth depends, on the distribution of fat, so that it does not deposit by the female type, on the density of the bones so that they remain strong even with age. It also controls the production of red blood cells that transmit oxygen, which means that it determines endurance. But the most important thing is that testosterone is directly related to the male psyche. Studies show that men with a high level of this hormone are more determined, prone to risk and leadership. They make decisions faster, doubt less, and achieve success more often. That is why in ancient cultures the warriors and leaders were always associated with male force. Their bodies produced a sufficient amount of testosterone to lead others. The modern lifestyle, however, hits male health. Stress, lack of sleep, fast food, alcohol, lack of physical activity, and even plastic dishes, all this reduces the production of testosterone. Estrogen, a female hormone, begins to prevail, and a man loses his natural energy. Excess weight exacerbates the problem because adipose tissue converts testosterone into estrogen, closing a vicious circle. How to avoid this? The first is movement. Power training, especially basic exercises, such as squats, deadlift, and bench press, stimulate the production of testosterone. The more muscles work under load, the more active the body produces a hormone. The second is nutrition. Fat, especially saturated, are necessary for the synthesis of testosterone. Eggs, red meat, nuts, olive oil should be in the diet. Zinc and magnesium are critical minerals. Their deficiency immediately reduces the hormone level. The third is a dream. Most of the testosterone is produced in the phase of deep sleep, and if a man sleeps less than 7 hours, the hormone level falls. The fourth is a minimization of stress. Cortisol, stress hormone, is a testosterone antagonist. The more nervous, the weaker you become. Meditation, walks, hobbies, everything that reduces anxiety works for the benefit of male power. The fifth is sunlight and vitamin D. Studies confirm that in men with a normal level of vitamin D, testosterone higher. The sixth is a rejection of bad habits. Alcohol destroys the liver, which is involved in hormones metabolism, and smoking worsens blood circulation, which also affects the production of testosterone. It is important to understand that male power is not only about physiology, but also about the way of thinking. Confidence, determination, discipline, all this is fueled by testosterone, but it itself affects its level. When a man sets goals and achieves them, his hormonal background improves. When he feels like a winner, testosterone grows. This is a mutual process. Modern medicine offers replacement therapy if the hormone level is critical, but the best of all is natural methods. The body is arranged so that with the right lifestyle, it itself restores the balance. The main thing is not to ignore the signals. If there is no strength, desire, motivation, if the body becomes weak, and the mood is suppressed, perhaps it is in testosterone. It is simple to check its level, it is enough to pass a blood test. And if it turns out to be below the norm, do not panic. Everything is fixable. Sports, food, mode, and male power will return. Testosterone is not just a hormone, it is the basis of male nature. When he is in order, the man feels alive, strong, capable of great things. And this is not an exaggeration, but a scientific fact. Take care of your testosterone, and your life will change for the better.